We have the two Uniteds coming to Bolton. It's Manchester and then it's Newcastle. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode, and we finally have our first win. It came in the last game, but we'll just quickly go through the results since the West Brom and West Ham. We drew with Watford, yes, of course we did. We had to come back from behind. Watford came in with Pedro with the 65th minute goal. 10 minutes later, Norville Williams with his first goal for the club, I think it was. Let me just double check that as well. It is his first goal for the club. Do you know what? I'm going to show you the goal because it was really good. It came, like I say, 10 minutes later after the Pedro goal. And it came in a very similar fashion as well down the right-hand side. But very good, intricate passing in the middle, which it did release Williams on the right-hand side. So if we just take a little look there. Jules doing very well, taking two players out, and wow, what a hit. I honestly thought we could go away and win this game, but it wasn't to be. Watford are all over us, to be fair. We didn't stand a chance, and as you can see, we played this formation, which I can tell you now, it has changed. Purely for the fact we were drawing, we weren't getting anywhere at all. For the Tottenham game, you can see below, we changed the formation. We went for a defensive midfielder, just sitting in front of the back four with two midfielders, and then we've still got the wingers and forward up there, but we kind of stifled them quite a bit. 19 attempts Tottenham had, 6 on target. As you can see, we did reasonably well, but by this point Tottenham were just rolling us over, and we just had no answer for them whatsoever. But a 0-0, a clean sheet, and we had Arnold sent off after 55 minutes, and to hold on, it was special. But this game we kept the same formation, away from home, planning on using, and obviously against the tougher teams as well at home. Wolves 2-0, as you can see, we played the same formation, and 2-0, 80th minute and 86th minute. John Jules and Killian scoring. Yes, there were 4 mistakes by Rabbi, but I don't really want to talk about them. But 17 shots, and look at that percentage. Is this the way forward, do you think? Do you think this could be where we lift off our season once again? We have come to a little bit of a stalemate at the moment, but with Man United on the horizon, and then Newcastle at home again in the FA Cup, things could be looking up. But yeah, we kind of, away from home, it was pretty special. 67%. I don't think we've had that in the Premiership this season. McNally getting a Man of the Match award as well. And as you can see, it's on the back of 4 draws. We finally get a win. I think it was about 6 games without a win at this point. I really enjoyed that victory, and it was on TV as well, so it's pretty good. We're going to go with the same formation against Man United. We are lying in 10th position. We've not lost any games, but we have we've just drawn an awful lot. Goal-wise, I'm not sure where Killian is. He's 6th with 9 goals. Not quite double figures in the league just yet, but he's doing pretty well. Pietro's catching up with him very, very quickly as well. The window is coming up as well, so we are looking for a either defensive midfielder, which I don't particularly want to use that formation because it's not attacking enough, or do we go just for another midfielder? I don't know. But with this formation, it is pretty good. But we've had to cope with a lot of injuries and sickness. Toddy is in goal. We've got Carlos, Ostigard, Buongiorno and Colotti at the back. Voisin is going to play in the defensive midfielder role. And McNally and Riley in the centre, with Rabbi and Hughes out on the wings, and Killian up front. He's got 11 goals in total. Pietro scoring as well, which is always good to see. And I don't think there's any... Vasquez just looks very Amadi all the time. But yeah, against Man United, I think this is probably the best way to go. It's a pretty decent side. I'm pretty happy with it. Right, here we are then. They have McKinnon up front with 14 from 28. They've got Rashford still. He's still playing, Rashford. He's 30 years old now, bless him. How many goals has he scored for the club then, has he? How many goals has he scored? 119 from 396. It's not an awful lot. It's not prolific, is it? But he's been at United all his career. Not really moved anywhere. Pick up where we left off. And let's kick on. Hopefully this formation will help us considerably. It should keep us possession, at least anyway. It's more of a possession-based football. As we can see, we've not winning on possession at the minute. United are coming in with 3 shots salvo, just like that. It is raining. Rashford with a free kick. We do clear it. The goalkeeper wasn't really watching what he was doing, was he? His arms are up. I think he just panicked a little bit. Goal kick, De Gea. He just plays it out from defence. And they're coming forward. Rashford, once again. He's getting involved, isn't he, the 30-year-old lad? Medjbury. And it's back again. Rashford on goal. Good stop by Botali. Wonderful play. Very, very he closed the angles down very well there. I reckon it's going to be full capacity once again. Rabbi runs forward. Killian's just ahead of him. Thread him through or not. Cross. Fell over. It would have. Wow, we've had a shot there. I wasn't expecting that. I expected a cross, but Killian was probably screaming at him to pass him the ball. And so they get it away. Rabbi just pick it up though. Cross comes in, back post. McNally holds off, knowing the full well the ball was going to come to him. Well done, sir. Voisin. Over to Rabbi. Another opportunity to cross it, and it gets blocked once again. We are missing Arnold, who is suspended, so he's not our best right winger though. Jules is apparently ahead of Arnold though. But Arnold just got that up and go about him. And they've just missed a sitter there on the back post. Colotti's down injured. That's not good news. That is not good news. He's holding his foot. Are we going to sort this out? Ref? Are you just going to let him like... Really? You're not going to... Wow. It's a good catch. Have we got 2 players on there? Off the pitch because of that. Hopefully we've got somebody on. Yeah, we have Vasquez. Well done. I knew there's a reason why I put Vasquez on the bench because of that. Alex Robertson for McNally. McNally's playing well, but he's also got a yellow card. Can we swap roles? Our wingers just don't seem to be doing an awful lot, do they? I'm thinking of bringing Pietro in for Killian up front. There we go. We just make them 2 changes. In fact, we've made 3 changes now, haven't we? Because of the injury. Oh, that's not good. We've played all our 3 cards so soon. And of course Rashford goes down very, very easily, and United now have the opportunity to go 1-0 up, and they do. I totally and utterly disagree with that. I just find it that we give away penalties far too easily, and I didn't see a push. Rashford was moved far too easily, I think. He played for it. He's all his experience, and he's probably the one time I don't like him when he plays around penalties. Do we get an opportunity though? Don't play it back. We're watching it play all the way back. What are you doing? Right, we need to do something here now. I'm not happy. We can't push anybody up, can we? We've got to play it like it is. We've played all our cards, haven't we? Oh no. Is United come at us again? 4-0 in their sights, like it was at Old Trafford. That was almost 3. I'm just going to shout at them and show some passion out there. We just seem to have rolled over a little bit, which I'm not too happy about. We've given a good account of ourselves though. 8 shots and 5 on target. We're just not. Let's go attacking then. I didn't realise we were unbalanced actually, so we need to just be a bit more positive and push forward a little bit more. I think Armada is over the bar. I mean, this is an improvement from the last game. 2-0, and we've given a good account of ourselves this time round. We're just not clinical enough. Maybe this formation requires 2 up front and 3 in midfield. I don't know. Poor finishing costs Bolton. To be honest, I didn't really see any shots on goal though, to be fair. Colotti's injured. He's going to be out for a day. That's okay. and a press conference will just send the assistant. Colotti's close to triggering a cross. So more money going to be paid out. Same with Hughes. Wow, we're losing a lot of money already, aren't we? It's a good job we are making a little bit of money, aren't we? We've still got 15 million in the bank, and TV revenue is always very, very welcome as well. Right, coming up to the end of the year, coming up to the turn of the new year, and that only means it is January transfer window, but I don't know how much money they're actually going to be giving us. I do feel we're going to have to sell somebody in order to bring somebody in, but who will that be? Bolton players coming up for contracts. Yeah, we're not sure what we're going to be doing with them guys. Bolton staff contracts set to, yeah, there's a lot of contracts going to happen, and I think there's going to be a lot of releases as well. Right, Newcastle FA Cup time. Let's grab ourselves a victory and forget about this whole game. Welcome back to the FA Cup third round at home at the University of Bolton, and as you can see, I've bottled the 4-2-4 formation. I was tempted to use it, but I'm going to stick with this one. It's what the team knows. They're getting used to the other one. We don't want to pile too many formations on them, so there's going to be a few changes due to injuries, suspensions, and sicknesses and what have you. So Batali is going to be in goal. We've got Williams, Ostigard, Didi and Colotti at the back. So Didi starts for the first time this season, I believe. McNally and Robertson in the centre. We've got Jules, Kloss and Hughes. And then Pietro up front. What's happened to Killian, you ask? Nothing, he's on the bench. Do need to prove a point today. Let's have another one of them 5-0 victories as we'll just jump straight into the game, shall we? It is the start of the transfer window as well. Nice, and I'm not sure if it's sunny or what down there, but it's very light though. Hughes in on goal, and he just slams it straight at the goalkeeper's hands. Can you not place it instead of trying to hit it? There's a lot of empty seats though. As another save. Oh, it's offside this time. Wonderful. Aarons runs forward, has a shot, and the fact that Batali had to dive, he obviously thought that was getting near to the goal. Thankfully for us, it wasn't. Ramsdale with a goal kick, so we must have had the ball down that end at some point though. As Manzi has the ball, plays it back, and Pietro is just not the quickest of players, is he really, to be fair? Maybe Killian might have made him panic a little bit more as we header it, and we give it back to them once again. Can we get a tackle in there somewhere? He's hassling him, but he just hasn't quite got the legs to stick in there and get the ball. But it's back with Ramsdale. Is he just going to smash it? He does. Waits for Pietro to make a move and then hits it. As it's a good takedown for Kumbuami. And yeah, that's it. 0-0 at the moment. That's it's not great. Excellent effort. Was it really? We're playing positively. Can we just play attacking then, do you think? Let's get our players motoring on a little bit more as well, shall we? Not many goals flying around. It could be a replay. Let's go back to St James's Park. We might win for another 5-0 victory there. Who knows? As Perisard heads it into one of our players there. As they have the ball again. We're playing with the yellow board just so it's easier to see. It's not easier to see. I can't really tell. Williams into Robertson now. We've just got hardly anybody on the bench at all ready to grab the ball by its horns. As Newcastle are in goal, and there it is 1-0 up Newcastle on the hour. I'm not impressed. It's the FA Cup, and I'm getting it's rather frustrating. It really is that Newcastle, who are really struggling, can do this. 18 minutes to go. Anything going to happen at all? Manzi for Newcastle. They just seem to have come and put the stall out, haven't they, Newcastle? Which seems it's fair enough, but I would have expected us to do a little bit better than what we are doing. Oh, we are. Pietro's scored his 9th goal of the season, and that's a slam dunk. We have equalised with 13 minutes left on the clock. I mean, it was close, but it's a good kick out, good header by Didi. Robertson with the pass, and yeah, right in the corner. The goalkeeper's already committed to the left-hand side. Pietro sees that, obviously, and plays it to the right-hand side of the goalkeeper, so that's okay. Can we get a winner here? We are good at snatching last-minute winners, though. We have a never give up attitude. but it does feel like we are giving up here. I've not really made any substitutions at all, have I? As we're seeing this game out to another disappointing draw. Maybe a chance here, last minute, last gasp. Over the bar, not quite then. Okay, so a 0-0, 1-1, sorry. So a 1-1 draw. I'm disappointed to say the least, I'm not going to lie. Excellent efforts, I guess. On the back of a 2-0 loss to United, I just feel like we should have won that game. So we'll be using our other formation though, away from home. It's I can't believe we threw that home advantage away though, to be perfectly honest. As the 4th round draw is coming up, so we'll hang around for that one. See if it's worth going through, shall we? If we play Liverpool the next round, I'd rather just lose. The FA Cup 4th round draw then. Let's well, we're still in it, but we'll draw all teams anyway. If we win, we will play either Bristol City of the Championship or Swansea of the Premiership. It doesn't get any easier for us at all. Teams we should be beating. We should have beat Newcastle, but we didn't. Let's hope we can go to St James's and do them over like we did earlier on in the season. What we can do, we'll play another couple of games. We'll come back to the Wolves and Fulham game, I guess. Or Fulham and Birmingham, maybe. No, Fulham, Wolves and Fulham, I think we'll come back to. Disappointing we didn't beat Newcastle, but we do. We are still alive in the competition. The loss to Man United, very disappointing, but we did win on possession, so there's something, I guess. I don't know, but if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, hopefully we may have some wins on the board this time. We're really struggling. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Thank you.